Okay, timer is set. We are ready to go. Welcome to My Day in 5 Minutes with Jared Weintraub. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, July 11th, 2017. It's My Day in 5 Minutes. I'm Jared. Let's talk about what happened today. Okay. Today was 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven Day means what? Free Slurpees. Did you get your free Slurpee today? I know I did. I got a small one. That's all they give you. But whatever. It was a free Slurpee. And it was hot today. So I made sure that I slurped it down. And got brain freeze. Not really. That brain freeze part. But I did take a short little break today. But I'll get to that in a minute. So this morning I woke up and I had to go to work. And so I got up and I packed my lunch in my lunchbox. And then I headed out the door. Now, I did have something to do later on in the day. And so when I got to work, I talked to the boss and I was like, hey, here's the deal. I got something that I need to do, and is there any way that I can do a case and go? Case and go means you case up the route, pull it down, get it all ready, and then whoosh, you take off and somebody else carries it for you. Happens quite often. I've never gotten one because I've never really asked. You typically ask in the morning if you're not feeling well or something comes up and you need the day off or whatever. So I asked if I could do that, and we didn't really have any extra people, and so I said, okay, well, since that's not an option, is there any way that I could just case my route and then deliver it as fast as possible and then be insured that I won't get sent back out when I get back? And they were like, yes, we can do that for you. And I was like, awesome possum. So I didn't really take my lunch break or my 2 breaks. I kind of just took a couple minutes here and there throughout the day to just keep moving, basically. And one of those breaks was to stop at a 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee, and it was delicious. I went classic, just all classic. I didn't even mix, but I just went classic. I think it's cherry, the red one, wild cherry, I think is what it's called. And it was delicious and perfect because it was really hot today. And while I was towards the end of my route, I looked over to the east and saw a huge, humongous plume of smoke. It was pretty gnarly. And so then I was trying to figure out where it was located, and I Googled it, and I couldn't really find anything on Google. And so then I went to Facebook, and sure enough, the first thing I see is my dad posting a picture saying it's about 2 miles west of him, and he lives in Alpine. So I'm in El Cajon and he's in Alpine, so literally it's like right in between the two of us, closer to him. And so then I just watched as this like smoke just took over the sky. It was crazy. It was a huge fire, and eventually it burned up about 400 acres, I think is what I heard, and they got it contained right around when the sun was going down, so that's good. So it didn't really affect much. It just kind of burned a whole bunch of brush. Yay, brush fires in San Diego. Woohoo. But then I got off work and I came home and I ate some leftover pizza from the game night on Sunday. We had game night on Sunday, I think. So I had some leftover pizza for dinner. And then I hopped on my motorcycle and I rode downtown San Diego. I rode my motorcycle down there because I thought it would be easier to find parking on my motorcycle. Come to find out, where I was going, there was street parking galore. So I didn't really need to ride the motorcycle, but it was awesome nonetheless. And so I just put on my hoodie and my vest and hit the road, obviously with my helmet. And so it was really hot when I put my clothes on, but as soon as I hit the road, it was just like perfect because I'd sweat just a little bit, but then like the freeway and all that stuff, just like I was like natural air conditioning. It was awesome. So then I went downtown because I was recording a podcast, The Kept Faith, which is a San Diego sports podcast. So I recommend that you listen to that, not just because I'm on it, because it's a really good show. And so me and my buddy BJ got to be on that show, so that's why we went downtown to their studio. Pretty cool stuff. Then I came home and I worked on a couple of little Life's a Binge things that needed to be done. And we watched a couple episodes of Face Off and just kind of relaxed for the remainder of the evening. And then that's it. I mean, I talked really fast, but that was it, you know. Sometimes you don't pause and take a breath, so sometimes you don't edit them. That was my day today. I'll let you know what happens tomorrow. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you for joining me for another quality episode of My Day in 5 Minutes. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow. Just made it.